Some breaking new developments in the Astroworld tragedy tonight. ABC13 just learning in the last 30 minutes of another lawsuit filed on behalf of more than 120 people, including Axel Acosta. He's one of the 10 people who died at the concert. The suit names Apple Music, Live Nation, Travis Scott and Drake, along with the Harris County Sports and Convention Corporation, among others. Well, nearly a week and a half ago, 10 people went to that concert at NRG Park for a fun night with friends and family. 10 of them, though, didn't go home. And we continue to honor the victims of the Astroworld tragedy as funeral services continue today. Family and friends are saying their final goodbyes to 22-year-old A&M student Bharti Shahani and 14-year-old Memorial High School student John Hilgert. Another victim, Alex Acosta, is being honored in his home state of Washington. Now, we have brought you their stories since we learned their names, and tonight we are learning more about how Bharti Shahani is finding solace in the legacy that she leaves behind. ABC 13's Pooja Lodia joins us live now with more. Pooja.
A funeral service for Bharti Shahani actually just wrapped up here in Southwest Houston. But for this family, the grieving process is nowhere near over with. They will now have to learn to live without her. There's nothing left to do now but pray. Bharti Shahani was the first in the family to be born in the United States. She was the oldest sibling, a mother figure for her younger sisters and cousins.
And I said, "See you tomorrow night." And you just smiled at me and said,
Bharti was always there for me when I needed her, and I'm so sorry that I couldn't be there for her when she needed me.
I couldn't take care of you that day, even though you've always taken care of me. I should have held your hand tighter. I should have held on to you.
And honestly, I don't even know why I'm apologizing, because I know she would forgive me in a heartbeat. Because Bharti is love.
Bharti signed up as an organ donor just last year while renewing her driver's license. As she lay in a hospital bed last week, her family and volunteers sang prayers for her donation. Bharti's heart, lungs, kidneys, and liver will now go to others in need.
Prior to the surgery, we hold a moment of silence for this donor, and it is the donation and the transplant teams together that are taking a pause to respect the life that was lived by this donor and recognize the magnitude of the gifts that they are giving.
In Hindu tradition, the soul is eternal. When your body dies, your good deeds continue on in others.
We can see Bharti in those people who are getting donated. I'm thankful to the God Almighty who blessed me a daughter like her, and I really salute her for what she has done for the community and for the family. Thank you very much.
And the family is actually still waiting for more information from doctors about these donations. But they believe that these donations could help several people. When you really stop to think about how many loved ones those patients have, there really are many people in our area who will be helped by this donation. Reporting live, Pooja Lodia, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Pooja, thank you for the somber update right there. And also this, 14-year-old John Hilgert's funeral is tomorrow morning at St. Martin's Episcopal Church. John loved sports, specifically baseball, his family, and church. And nearly 2,000 miles away, friends and family gathered at a public viewing for 21-year-old Axel Acosta in Washington State. Well, here's a look at the other victims. The funeral for 27-year-old Danish Baig was held Sunday, November 7th, just 2 days after the tragedy. Family members say he died trying to protect his fiancée from the crowd. The funeral for 23-year-old Rudy Pena was held last Friday, November 12th. A vigil was also held for him last week in Laredo, outside his high school. 16-year-old Brianna Rodriguez was laid to rest this past Saturday. She was a student at Heights High School who was at Astroworld with her friends. Jacob Juranek of Naperville, Illinois, will be laid to rest this Saturday on what would have been his 21st birthday. The funeral for his best friend, 21-year-old Franco Patino, is also Saturday in Illinois.
And meanwhile, our ABC visual verification team sorted through hundreds of videos to create this image right here, showing when and where things were happening. The area to the left of the stage right there is where we saw some of the most disturbing videos. It's the same area where 9-year-old Ezra and his father were trampled. This is a story with new developments coming in each day, so we're keeping track of all of it and laying out in a timeline for you over on ABC13.com and the News app.
3 years after their murders made headlines, a vigil just wrapped up in honor of a spring couple who was tortured and killed in their home. Mourners were at the reflection pool in front of Houston City Hall to remember Bao and Jenny Lam, who were ambushed in their garage by a trio of robbers in 2018. ABC 13's Maya Shea is at that vigil and is live now with more. Maya?
Yeah, the vigil wrapped up just minutes ago, but a lot of people are still here from the community. And behind me, you can see the sign that says, "In loving memory of Bao and Jenny Lam." The couple's photo prominently displayed. Their favorite song playing right now in the background. As the community say, it's important not only to mourn the couple, but also to ensure they get justice. A Buddhist chant opened the solemn vigil to remember Bao and Jenny Lam. Friends, family, supporters gathered to remember this loving couple brutally tied up, shot, and killed in their own home in January of 2018.
I just want people to basically remember my family, my mom and dad, the way they were, which is generous, kind, giving. And
Michelle Lam and her brother Rich say the vigil was organized because next month, the first of the 3 men charged with their parents' murder is about to go to trial.
Every day that those guys are, not in prison for the rest of their lives is another day of injustice. So we're just here today to kind of remind everybody what's coming up in December and in January. There's going to be capital murder trials, and just to kind of keep a close eye to this.
Longtime family friends say the Lambs built the American dream with their hard work and would have given the suspects anything they wanted if they simply asked.
They would have given them anything if they had asked for it. They didn't have to do what they did.
So as the sun set on this somber crowd at City Hall, the Lam family say they are grateful that in the midst of so much sorrow, they have so much support.
It's mind-blowing, it's amazing, and just shocked. I'm just touched, very touched to see how many people came out to support us and support them.
Bo and Jenny Lam. In Houston, Maya Shea, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Harris County leaders are reacting to the news our 13 Investigates team broke last night.
The district attorney has subpoenaed several Harris County offices looking for documents about an $11 million contract. In the midst of the COVID surge earlier this year, Harris County took bids for an outreach contract. Now, the goal was to increase the county's vaccination rate, and the contract went to a small firm with political ties to some on the commissioner's court here. After a brief uproar, that deal was canceled. Well, today, when questioned by ABC 13 Investigates Ted Oberg, Judge Hidalgo and Rodney Ellis, whose offices both received subpoenas, weren't saying much.
I wish I could say more, Ted, but I can't, as you know, on these legal issues. So if I'll just say, what I mentioned, and that is on advice of all the folks who know the law, is I really can't say anything else other than I always have followed the law.
I will cooperate. I'm sure the judge will cooperate, and anyone else. But beyond that, the first thing I learned when I was in law school, TSU undergrad, UT's law school, was follow the advice of your lawyers. So you cooperate, but beyond that, you just don't comment on it.
Rusty Harden, the lawyer for both Commissioners Ellis and Adrian Garcia, pledged cooperation and at this point is confident that neither had a hand in selecting the winning bidder. Calls and emails to Elevate Strategies, the company that won, have not been returned.